Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Vlogtober. It is Friday morning and I got up early, cleaned around like the living room is pretty tidy. Manny is quite put out that no one's playing with him. I have to clean these sofas. So he thinks I'm going to steal his biscuit, which obviously I have for. These sofas from like dog snot and hair and whatever else, but I'll do that last thing because he's going to be in here all day. So that would be a pointless exercise now. Clean the kitchen, which again, people live here, so let's see what I come back to later. The utility, our bedroom, Milo's bedroom, the bathroom. So that when I come back later, I should just have to do surfaces, these kind of fabric things, hoover, and do the floors everywhere. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think I do well under a deadline. I do well if you give me less time. If you give me like 8 hours to get ready, I'll take 8 hours to get ready. But I can get ready in like 15 minutes. And I think it's the same with the house. There are certain things that just take too long to cram in. But I think I can probably knock the rest together in an hour and a half when I come back later. So that's the plan. If you are first watching and you're like, what on earth is she talking about? We've got our second viewing for our house sale today. And we had a viewing the other day. It ended up being cancelled at the last minute. It was the same people, but there was just an emergency. It was unavoidable. And I felt like I was going to have a full mental breakdown because I just all day long, I hadn't been cleaning all day. I'd actually been decluttering. I got rid of almost everything in all of these drawers. I've like just thrown some things off the top this morning into these drawers. Actually super useful to have when you're just trying to tidy up quickly. All those things I'll deal with later. Nothing that actually lives in the drawers, but yeah, I did a lot of kind of organising and stuff. So it wasn't just that, but it was all kind of stress cleaning. And then when they said they weren't coming, I was like, So I thought today I was organised enough to get some stuff done ahead of time, but I can't be home all day waiting. So I have my nail appointment this morning that I had moved anyway. And then I'm going to go meet my friend for lunch, which was the plan. We were going to actually go out for the day today, and then rules have got stricter and stricter, and we were just like, let's just put it off until after all of this is like, not over, because that's going to be a long time, but until we can do the things we want to do. So we're just going to go for lunch. I'm also going to go and show her a house that I like. I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but hey ho. Milo's going to a friend's house after school because it's his birthday. Pick up Milo, come home, clean, viewing, probably pass out on the sofa. Manny is sure about this whole situation. I'm in the car. I dropped Milo off. I may or may not have treated myself to... I just threw my... just threw that in my face. It will kill me in more ways than one. Treat myself to some Monster. Today is going to be a day of distractions. Apart from, so my nail lady is very cynical, not in a bad way, but in the whole like law of attraction, moon cycle shit. Understandable. And stuff's happened. Where even she's gone like, that is weird. And the woman that she works with, the other nail lady who has previously given me a pedicure, we talk a little bit about law of attraction. And the last time I saw her, we were just about to put our house in the market, and she was just the most positive person that I have ever met in my life. Just like, it's going to happen. All of these things are going to happen. It's going to be easy. Imagine yourself doing this. And I know it's not for everyone. There was a full moon last night, and I did do a little mini meditation, write down what I want, I burn it, put it outside, have my like incense and stuff. And it all is, I've said this so often in these lockdown vlogs specifically, everything that I have lent on during 2020 has been trying to regain control in an area where you do not have control, which is just always, constantly, none of us have any. So I think that's why I'm really much more heavily into the law of attraction and stuff this year, is because it just feels like, well, I can't do anything anyway, so why not wish upon a star, which is basically what it feels like. And as you will know, if you've followed me for a while, I have had weird things happen. And I did film a video talking a little bit about it, and I did like an extra video with some stories. But anyway, I'm excited to go in there and talk a little bit about some woo-woo stuff. I'm hoping the other lady will be there as well, so that we can have some like positive, because this morning, I'm kind of in that weird zone of, do I want to be positive? Because I was super positive on Tuesday and then they didn't come and I just like crashed. The thing with being negative or worrying is it's not going to change the outcome, and it's just like making you kind of sad in the meantime. Whereas if you're positive, then you're happy until you don't have to be. And that is the way I tend to live my life. That is how I like to be. But today I'm like, do I manage my expectations or do I go all in? I believe this could happen. So anyway, much distractions, off to have my nails done. 2 of them, they didn't break off, but like they started to flake, and so I picked at them because I was just like, oh, that never happens. I've only had 1 break ever, and so 2, that's weird. But I have also been cleaning more, so I'm thinking probably some of the solutions that I've been using have been like anti-acrylic, bleach and such. I don't use gloves, but I don't know guys. Also, that thing on my hand is not going away. I've still got that weird patch. Interested to see if she recognises what it is, because, you know, she sees a lot of hands. I don't know what I'm going to do with my nails. I really liked these neutral ones, I think. This is 5 weeks. From here, it's not so bad. You get closer, you get closer. You can see they're quite grown out, but because they're so neutral, they're not too bad. Whereas if I have a colour or something a little bit fancier, I'm going to have to go after 3 or 4 weeks because they're going to look crazy. But I think since it's like Halloween time, I would like something. I'm thinking I'd quite like some colour, but as soon as we have colour, I'm like, oh, I'm bored of this straight away. I don't know. I might do something and then I'll instantly regret it, but we'll see what she's got. Right, I'm going in and I'm going to try. Guys, my phone's been dictating that whole thing in a message to my friend. I'm reading it like, okay. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but it wants to send a transcript of this vlog to my friend Karen, which I shan't be doing. Right, I'm going to have my nails done and I will show you on the flip side what I went for. We went kind of like a little bit nail arty. I really like that you can't tell when they've grown out quite so much, so we've stayed neutral on most of the nail, but I wanted to do something a little bit funky. It won't focus on my nails, please focus on my nails. There we go. And these are a little bit funky, kind of like autumn, Halloween-y nails. Now, we did some really fun ones at Christmas last year. Also, a couple of people, including people that I know in real life, have asked me if I pay to have my nails done. I absolutely still pay to have my nails done. I just talk about them, make little videos, share pictures, and share her Instagram because she's great. And then what we did last Christmas was I was making these little IGTVs and I wanted to do some like funky Christmas nail designs, and I wanted like more than one. So I gave her the IGTVs that she could use, and I came back every week and she did some like fun things, because it's basically that I was a nail model, I suppose, if you will, for her Instagram account. So she could like play around with some Christmassy designs, but I was still paying just like a smaller rate. Just felt like I should mention that because I'm never ever not going to tell you guys. I just need to powder because I've just been wearing a mask for quite a while. I'm never ever not going to tell you guys when I'm not paying for something. Like if something's gifted, if something's sponsored, you will know. I don't want you to ever think that you have to wonder, because you don't. I've got a monster spot brewing, may have already brewed, underneath here. I think part of it is stress, but obviously there's masks. There's masks at play. Also, I talked to her about the hand thing. She said she'd never seen this before, anything like this, and I got a really good picture of it under the bright light when she was doing my nails. The dermatologist, so she's not a dermatologist, but she's like, I mean, she might be. She's the woman who does like facials and the beauty therapist. She's super hot on skin. She came out and immediately said it's pigmentation. quite possibly sun damage, blah, blah, blah. And then I talked about how my melasma, this is all kind of more hormonal. And this can definitely be brought out by stress as well as other hormonal things. And she said then that totally could be stress related as well. Different kind of treatments. She was talking about regulating vitamin B. I don't know. Anyway, I think once this is all done, this whole current situation, I'm going to go for a facial with her because she was talking about these peels and things that she does. And I thought, yes, this woman knows what she's talking about and she can probably help to even some of this stuff out and maybe give me a little facial on the back of my hand. Hand deal. Look where we are, right. I can't even remember the last time I showed you. Number one, it was dark, but also it was nowhere near as close to finished. Well, you know, nowhere near this far into the development. Cause it's so exciting. Oh my god. So when will you have your actual stairs put in?
Probably November, I think.
So you'll be able to walk up and have a look at what you're...
Yeah, and it's with it being a precast concrete, it'll be a lot...
So cool.
It'll be a lot better than using a ladder.
Yeah, completely. And you're going to have your stairs earlier than normal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because it'll be the finish that we're actually going to have. I'll be like, take your shoes off, go upstairs.
So this is your front door, right?
Yeah. Front door, central staircase.
Staircase go where?
Central.
So here. So it's like, as soon as you come in the front door, your staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, this is exciting. Then what are these rooms going to be?
So that's the kitchen. The kitchen will be along there.
Kitchen.
And then we're thinking a peninsula, so that it closes that glass.
Oh.
And then dining table.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. I will come and visit often just to show you guys the progress. Hey, so number one, wrapped up in a blanket. We had the second viewing. I'd love to give you some feedback. I don't know. You never really know, do you? It seemed positive. I think if you're going to do a second viewing, then you kind of already sold on the house to a degree. But it could be that they're viewing multiple houses a second time and then kind of like weighing up what the best one is. You just never know. So that's all I can tell you, I'm afraid. That's all I've got in terms of updates so far. So that happened. I'm having a beer. I had a really hot bath. And now I'm going to chill out. Oh, I feel like I can now kind of breathe a little bit. Chill. It's the weekend. Had a really good day. Out of the house, distracted. Really nice lunch with Kaz. We went to Estabulo. Had a walk around the lake. It was restorative. I love that word. Also, last night we were watching The Comey Rule. I've got an episode still to watch. I might watch that now, actually, while Lee's in the bath, because he fell asleep after like half an episode. He said it's very wordy. The first episode is very slow. It gets more exciting. There are only 4 episodes. But it's really interesting. If you are even vaguely interested in American politics, it gives you a completely different side to what happened with the Hillary's email scandal and the way that the FBI handled it. It's really, really interesting. I'd actually be quite interested in listening to, not reading, but listening to James Comey's book now, because he wrote one after he was dismissed. So yeah, I'm probably going to watch the last one of that and try not look at my phone every 15 seconds for feedback on the viewing. That's probably my plan for the evening.